This is not fucking over, dude. You want a piece of me? Show the fuck up in my apartment, dog. Otherwise, shut the fuck up about me and stop posting my videos. I'm waiting, Dicky Moto. I ain't got nothing to lose. You do. That's why you don't show up. You got so much to fucking lose, dog. I ain't got nothing to lose, dog. If I die, I get to go to heaven. If you die, you go to hell. So you got so much more to lose. That's why you're afraid of me, dog. But eventually it's going to explode. And when it explodes, a lot of people are going to die, dude. And that's why he's giving you a chance right now, though. He's giving you a chance. And when I come out there to spread the message of the gospel, y'all motherfuckers better not silence me, though. Because once you do, the wrath of God is upon you, though. And I've already seen him start to exemplify his wrath upon the people that have hurt me, though. Like Bolsonaro. I've seen people leaving his channel now. There's been a bunch of people that started leaving his channel, though. I don't see the same familiar faces in his fucking channel anymore, though. Because a lot of them are realizing the person he is, though. He's not the person that everybody makes him sound like, though. He's not the person that even he makes him sound like, though. And again, though, y'all can act like, oh, he's such a great person, but guess what, though? When you fucking silencing faith, that is not a great person, though. That's the same thing as like making somebody keep quiet about something that's very important to them, though. Something that without God, I would not have the strength. So when I give glory to God because of what I'm doing, you don't stop me from doing that, though. Right? That's the whole point of why this beef was all started, though. That's the whole point, though. So when people ain't gonna judge me, though. Somewhere where people will love me, though. And the only place that is heaven, though. It ain't on this fucking earth. I can assure you that, though. You're waiting for a blessing to come on this earth. It's not gonna happen on this earth. Them blessings only happen in heaven for me, though. Maybe it's time that you stop trying to attack me, though. Because you ain't gonna win, though. You trolls ain't gonna win, though. No matter how shitty my life gets. I'm still gonna get back up and train, though. I'm just because you're worse than me, yeah, you get more out of life than me, though. You get to fucking sit back on your fucking computer and repost people's videos, and you can make so much more money than me, who's actually making content, though. Who's actually making his own content, not just stealing other people's content, though. That's the most disrespectful thing you can do, though. Is take someone else's work and use it as your own and make money from it, though. They don't allow me to do that. They literally take my live streams off if I put music on. So I'm not making money from nobody, though. I gave you the opportunity to do that challenge, though. You didn't even do that challenge, though. I've been checking back on your channel. There's no footage of you doing push-ups, though. So until then, you don't got my respect, though. You don't. Because you ruined so much shit in my life, though. You ruined so many fucking things that could have been better. All because you had to get even with me before kicking you off my channel. Again, dawg. I'm just going to fucking start ignoring you, dawg. Because that's all I can do, dawg. You just don't want to fucking let go of the fact that I fucking blocked you from my channel, dawg. So you send all these trolls in to attack me, dawg. Again, dude, make your own fucking content, dude. That's what you should do, dawg. From now on, make your own content. Then you can prove me wrong, and I'll give you respect. Make your own content. I'm not even going to tell you to do push-ups. Since I know you can't do even one push-up. Just make your own content. It can be about anything you want. It just can't be my content, dawg. You can't talk about my content and post it, dawg. And I know it's you, dawg, because you sent the same shit to this other dude that you attacked. A picture of him, dawg. So now I know you. Oh, that's right. I have your address because you sent it on the mail, dawg. So I have your address now. Now I just need someone that's willing to give me a ride to fucking kill you, dawg. So you just left me a clue, dawg. Nashville, Tennessee, 370. Yep. Yep, dude. You live in Nashville, Tennessee. Now I just gotta find some more details, dog. Where exactly you in, dog? I have the general direction, dog. I just gotta get a couple more clues, dog. This fucking detective case, dog. Message me on Discord, dog. If anyone knows where this fucking dude lives, dog, give me more fucking information, dog. Or give me a ride over there, dog. I had to block that bitch, dog. You know why, dude? Because she was siding with Dickie, dog. This whole time she's been working for Dickie, dog. You know, Cooler was right about her, dude. Cooler was right, even though he fucking worked with him. He was right, dude. Because at one point he was on my side, dude. At one point he was on my side, dude. But then once he saw that one video I made where I hit Kelly, she's like, okay, I'm not gonna be on your side. And then he fully went on the Dickie Mo's side, dude. Ever since that day, he's been on Dickie Mo's side, dude. I don't care how long it takes, dog. I got all fucking night, dude. I got all night, all day, and all night, dude. We're gonna make the longest fucking stream of my channel, dog. So again, I'm not saying it's the longest stream ever, because I know some people go months, dog. I'm not going that long with it, but I will go as long as I can to get this fucking record, dude. To get 108 finger handstand push-ups, dog. And people saying, don't yap. Okay. What else do you want to fucking do while we do this shit? Really, dog? Because I ain't got no music. I can't drown out my thoughts. And I'm not going to silence my thoughts because it's my channel. Go ahead. If you don't want to hear my fucking voice, go hear some sultry voice of Slim Seafood, dog. This sultry, fucking beautiful voice. Because he's got one, dog. I almost became gay for a second, dog. And that's why it's a problem with me hanging out with him, dog. Because when I'm around him, dog, I start getting gay, dog. Those gay urges start coming back in, dog. I'm not even lying, dude. I'm not even lying. I hang out with so many men and no women. Eventually, I start getting fucking attracted to them, dog. Because that's all I ever see every day, dog. Is half-naked men, dog. You think that's not going to fuck with me some way, dog? Fuck with my mind some way, dog? If I had some girls I could, like, focus on, I could be completely straight, dog. I wasn't lying when I said I'm 2% gay, dude. I think he's trying to look like me or something, but why would you want to try to look like me, dog? I'm not getting bitches, dog. Why don't you just look like your damn self? Because y'all fat motherfuckers get way more bitches than me, dog. You're not. Now suddenly you're busy, dog. Too busy to hang out with me, dog. Too busy to train with me, dog. But you got all this time to post dance videos. Just explain to me that. And you also got videos of you training by yourself. So you obviously have time to train with me, dog. You just don't. You're either afraid of me or you just don't like me, dog. It's probably a combination of both, dog. Probably a combination of both. I mean, don't get on me for being skeptic of you, dog. I have to run tests on everyone now. Because, like I said, you got to test the spirit, dog. That's what's in the Bible. Test the spirit. Test the spirits that are within you, dog. Because again, dog, some of these spirits are not of God, dude. All I ever see every day, dog, is half-naked men, dog. You think that's not going to fuck with me some way, dog? Fuck with my mind some way, dog? If I had some girls I could, like, focus on, I could be completely straight, dog. I wasn't lying when I said I'm 2% gay, dude. And now it's getting even more, dog. Because I can't get women, dog. It's getting more than 2% now, dude. But it's definitely not more than, let's say, it's not more than 10%, dog. I think now it's about at 7%, dog. You know, on videos I smile, though. On videos I pretend I'm fine, dude. So maybe he got that impression that I'm fine because of my videos, dog, when I smile, dude. Does not go lie. When I see myself smile like that, I get a little bit happy, though. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm still smiling, though. Even after all the bullshit, though. So what would I say to him, though? Should I say to him, I'm not doing good? And then I want to kill a bunch of people, though? Because that usually makes people not want to talk to me, though. When I start telling the truth. Yeah. See, Kelly wants me to apologize to her dad. So she says that if I do that, we can stay together. And I would do it, but I have a good feeling in my heart that he's going to not accept my apology and keep holding it against me, though. I just know it, though. Because he started shit with me before I was even doing anything to him, though. He had already made out in his mind that I wasn't good for Kelly, dude. I mean, he literally called me slow, too, though. And on the phone, he thought I wasn't going to hear it, though. But he called me slow. That was the first time I realized this dude fucking hates me, dude. And then he called me a pig, dude. Because what? My apartment's dirty, dog? Because I haven't had time to clean? But when I do clean, I spend 5 hours clean, dude. And her dad started shitting me, dog. I'm not saying Sarah's always started shitting me. There's times she agrees with me, dog. She takes my side, dog. And other times, she starts shitting me, dog. She'll be saying like, oh, that I'm just some like stoner, dude. I'm some fucking stoner and all you do is smoke weed and get dumb. And obviously that's not all I do, dog. Like she only sees the fact that I smoke weed, dog. But yet she drinks, dude. And she even offered me a beer, dude. I'm not supposed to be drinking, dude. But yet she's gonna talk shit about me fucking smoking weed. I didn't even say I'm gonna keep smoking weed, dog. I'm not even trying to smoke weed right now, dude. I can't help that I have a fucking addiction, dog. That happens to control me sometimes. And I end up smoking. But I'm trying my best not to smoke right now. And it's not for them. It's not so they don't fucking think I'm a good person or whatever. It's because of me, dog. Because I need that shit for myself, dog. So I can start breathing good again. Not have to constantly be going deep breaths all the time. I can do deep breaths. But as far as I don't want to have to strain to breathe, dog. I want it to be fucking effortless to breathe, dog. Because it should be, dog. It shouldn't be such a labored breath, dog. So I have been trying to change, dude. The fucking judge happened to recommend me going to a shop that sells weed and shroom vapes, dog. It all started back again because of that. I was determined to keep going without it, dog. But as soon as I have that temptation right in my face, I can't let it go, dog. More misery, dog. Guess what? I'm gonna be the most miserable person on this planet, dog. I'm gonna be the most hated and the most hateful person, dog. I'm the most hated YouTuber on this fucking whole platform, dog. I know it, dog. If Elmer's really a real fucking supporter or not. That's because I'm so fucking tired of people hating on me, dog. Again, I'm the fucking most hated person on YouTube. I really supported him, dog. And they really wanted to see him do good, dog. I'm not gonna say there's other people that wanted to see his downfall. But when he died, dude, everybody was crying over him, dog. I bet when I die, ain't nobody's gonna cry for me, dog. There ain't gonna be nobody at my funeral. It's like that song by Commander-in-Chief, dog. Everybody loves you, everybody loves you, everybody loves you when you're dead. This is fucking anger. And as far as I'm concerned, it helps me, dude. It helps me to not be depressed. You know what I'm saying? If I don't feel anger, I feel depression. So I chose anger over depression. Because you know why? Because depression makes me feel like I want to kill myself. Whereas anger makes me feel like I want to kill people. And I'd rather feel like killing people than to feel like killing myself. Because ain't nobody has sympathy when I decide to want to fucking kill myself. No, everyone tells me, go ahead and do it. Everybody tells me, why don't you just go already? You got no balls. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. They call me No Balls Jamerson because I didn't try to actually go to the fucking train station. If it's not, if you don't go all the way down the ground and all the way up, it's not counting, dog. The fuck? Okay, well, see, like, I want to see you do them then, dog. And so you doing it better than me, dog. I'm counting what the fuck I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm counting what I fucking did. Because I spent all fucking day, all night, and all day doing that shit. And I even gave you credit, dog. I gave you credit for training me, dog. For doing all this work with me, dog. But you wasn't doing it the whole time that I was doing it. You did it some of the time. But then the rest of the time I was doing it by myself, just watching your old live streams, dog. Watching your old live streams, pretending you was doing the rest with me, dog. But you wasn't doing it the whole damn time, dog. And sorry if I'm taking this the wrong way. But I don't think I was, dog. It's you called me on fucking mama's boy, dog. That guy with the AK-47 profile. I don't remember his name, but he called me a mama's boy just because I love my mom so much, dude. That's why I didn't say I love her for a long time, because I was afraid to show that side of me. I was afraid to show the side of me that cares about her, dude. I'm afraid to show love to anyone now, dude. I've been hurt so many times, dude. But I have to say that. I have to say I love her too. Because I never know when I'm going to lose her, dude. She was like willing to buy me a new guitar, dude. And it's a cool fucking keyboard like guitar, dude, with MIDI sound, dude. Like, she actually cared about me, though. Like she was his child, and Kelly wasn't. And then when he told Kelly to kill herself, that's where I really wanted to fucking kill him, dog. And that's something I don't want to let go. Because that's the worst thing you could say to someone, is just kill yourself if you're a parent, dog. That's the worst thing you can say to someone. I've said some bad shit, but I've never told anyone to kill himself, dog. We both are in the wrong when we did what we did, dog. But I am sorry for that. I've been sorry for that. That's the reason I quit alcohol. So if y'all are wondering why I quit alcohol, was all because of that incident. All because when I was drinking, I hit her. Since that day, I've only drank a little bit of alcohol, because most of the times when I drink, it's because my dad brings it to me even though I don't ask for it, or someone offers it to me and I don't even ask for it. The last time I drank was Sarah offering it to me. So really, dude, how can you blame someone for being an alcoholic when the whole fucking world is trying to get you to fucking drink, dog? And then they ruin their lives, dude. I've seen it happen so many times, dude. And I almost fell for that trap. I almost fell for that trap. Because I idolized all these rock stars, dude. But honestly, dog, I don't have to be like them, dog. I'm not saying they ain't great. A lot of them are great. But the fact of the matter is, when you're around that atmosphere all the time, you're bound to drink. There's a reason why in that movie about that guitarist that sold his soul to the devil, it was about, like, the preacher told him, if you're around that atmosphere, you're going to drink. He said that atmosphere is full of demons. And he didn't listen because he wanted to be a part of the crowd. Just like when I drank, just like when I drank on that other live stream. The last time I talked to people on live stream, I was drinking. Just so I wouldn't have that OCD or any of that bullshit to fuck with me. So I could talk to people. But then I seen demons show up. I seen a fucking demon in the form of a comment saying that you're drinking devil's water. And I wanted to ignore it. I was like, oh no, I'm just having a good time. And Humble warned me of it, dog. Humble warned me of this shit, dog. And I didn't want to listen to him, dog. You know why? Because I wanted to have friends. Because I wanted to have people that accept me, dog. So I drank with them. And then I have all these people like suddenly being positive and commenting all this good shit. Because I was giving into sin. They only like you when you're giving into sin, dude. He had to actually work for his success. That's why I respect him, dog. We might have different paths because he's more of a runner and I'm a calisthenics dude. But we're equal in strength. Because honestly, dog, he has the strength of the cardio shit, dog. He's the cardio guy, dude. So he has a different kind of strength. And I have a different kind of strength when it comes to calisthenics, dog. Am I gonna say I'm better than him? Not really, dog. When it comes to running, I can't outdo him, dog. So he's the king of cardio. Whereas I'm the king of calisthenics, dog. And you can say, well, no, there's other people that do harder shit. Okay, but do they do an 800 handstand push-ups, dog? No, and the most I've seen these motherfuckers do that say they're so good is 300, dog. Which I've easily beat a long time ago, dog. And even if I'm not the best now, I know in a couple of years I will. So either way, I should have that pride, dude, in my accomplishments, dog. So I know I'm meant to be the best. Either fucking way, dog. So again, dog, don't nobody tell me to be humble, dog. Don't nobody say that shit, dude. He just would not stop running his mouth about me, dog. Every single chance he got to fucking talk shit about me, he would, dog. And I was never talking shit about him, dog. The whole time I was with him, dog, I never talked shit about him, dude. But he was constantly telling me shit to make me feel bad about myself. Saying that I suck at guitar. And that he's sorry for me, dude. And that I can't get any women. That the only pussy I ever seen was from my mom, dude. When I came out from my mom, dude. That I'm the strongest man alive. I'm not being prideful because it's the truth. I've gone through more pain than anyone, dog. The real motherfuckers, and you're actually training with me, you get my respect just automatically because you're actually doing what I'm doing with me, dog. But if you're not, if you're just sitting on your ass and watching me, dog, do these push-ups, then I don't give you any respect, dog. Time I get that number way up, dude. I've done marathons before of just dancing, dog. Which took me a long time to do. They actually look up to me, but don't want to put in the work to be like me. And that's where they get their jealousy, dog. Because they want to be me, but they also don't. Because they know to be me, they would have to sacrifice their beautiful life to start living a miserable life, to start actually feeling my pain to be strong. And they don't want to give that. They don't want to give up their fucking beautiful life to become strong. So instead, they just watch my videos and hate on it, dude. Because again, dog, I don't see them doing shit about him, dog. Again, dog, he's still out there posting my videos, dog. I don't know where he is, dog, and I can't find him, dog. But he's somewhere out there still posting my videos, dog. And he didn't even use a real profile pic, dog. I told him to use the fucking real profile pic, dog. He didn't even use a real profile pic. He used some other fat dude. Some other generic fat dude. And like I said, dude, I love the people that love me, dude. I do love some of my enemies. Some of my enemies have given me strength, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I do love some of my enemies. But again, it doesn't mean I like y'all for the people that you are. Because some of y'all, I don't like, okay? Some of y'all are terrible people. Worse than me, dude. And yet you pretend that you're better than me, dog. Again, dog. You want to be better than me, dog, then you're going to have to put in the work. That's all I'm saying, dog. If you want to be better than me, then why don't you put in the work? Then I can respect you and I can love you. You think I need that shit, dog? I just gotten used to it, dog. That's it, dog. But I don't need that shit. I would like to actually have some fucking friends. I would actually like to have some money, dude. But that's just too much for me to ask for. Oh, I just hit the fucking trim, dog. Come on! There we go, finally! I still kind of miss those people, though. I still kind of miss Slim. I still kind of miss Polsonaro. But they're weak links that need to be cut off. That I can't sing, and I should give up my dream of singing. And guess what? I did that shit. I didn't fucking stop singing on YouTube, but I'm not expecting that shit to go anywhere. Because if it was, it would already happen, dog. I put in hundreds of videos of me fucking just singing and playing guitar. Whereas the people that were successful, dog, they wasn't putting in that much work, dog. They wasn't putting in that much fucking work, dog. Because I've seen a lot of people that are famous. They only got a couple videos, dog. Ugh. And there's nothing wrong with sane pride, dude. That's the kind of pride I have, dog. Is sane pride, dude. Which is different than regular pride, dude. All the beefs that's already going on, dude. I bet there's going to be more beefs even after this shit, dude. There's going to be motherfuckers starting shit with me because I'm a pedophile, dude. But you already knew that shit, dog. It's not new news to you, dude. I feel such pain inside of me and rage inside of me if I didn't love you. And I try so hard not to fucking cry, dude. That's why I'm masking with this fucking anger. Well, I just want you to show love as an action. Since I've been showing you love as an action. I've been doing all this training for you. Just so you won't fucking leave me, dude. You laughed at me when I was crying. You said that's not being a man enough, dude. And so I did the opposite. I got angry, dog. Because how else am I supposed to get respect, dog? When I'm crying, dude. But if you want me to be a good person, you should allow me to fucking cry, dude. You should allow me to, because I can't keep going through this shit, dog. I want to feel something other than fucking rage, dog. Cleaning is no fucking easy task, dude. It's very difficult, dog. And it's very disgusting, dog. I gotta dig my hands in shit, dude. I gotta dig my hands in all this dirty shit when I have eczema that burns my fucking hands, dude. Because every time I get gloves, they always get a hole in them, dude. Bears hibernate because, look, they need food. They need a lot of food to be able to get all this fat to protect them in the wintertime so that they can survive the winter, dude. That's why I eat so much food when they're right about to go to hibernation, and then they sleep for a long time. That's exactly the definition of credit, dude. I'm not saying I'm proud of the fact that I had to be this way, though, just to get rid of these motherfuckers. I had to do this shit because I tried it the nice way, and it didn't fucking work that way, though. That's how I got stepped on in the first place, though. So I have to show that I have to repay evil with evil. I don't care what the verse in the Bible says, though. Because not every verse in the Bible applies to me, dude. Not when you've gone through this much fucking pain and suffering, though. Again, though. Who's to say that I'm not God, too, though? Who's to say I'm not Jesus, too, though? Since I've been closest to Jesus than mostly anyone, though, on this planet, though. I've relied on God for all my strength, dude. So who's to say that I'm not Jesus anyways, though? If I'm not Jesus, I'm the closest that there is to Jesus. So I'd advise you, though, if you want to keep your life the way it is, though, perfect, go ahead and stop fucking posting my videos, though. Go ahead and stop fucking covering my damn channel with your damn specimen reviews, though. We're not specimen, though. You are a specimen, though. You are a little insignificant specimen, a little ant, dude. And you're comparing someone that's way bigger than you, way stronger than you, to somebody that's as little as you, little and insignificant, though. No, you're observing a real motherfucker. That's what you're observing, dude. And you conveniently place a wristwatch in your video in a backpack when I know you didn't find that shit because your fans paid for that shit, so you can put it in your video and act like you found that shit when you was dumpster diving, dude. But again, dog, you didn't actually find that shit, though. Ain't nobody gonna leave a fucking wristwatch that's perfectly fucking intact, that has no defects, just in a fucking random backpack in the fucking woods, dog. That shit would have been excavated a long time ago, dog. And I had to do so much just to lose weight, dog. I had to fast every fucking day, eat only one meal a day, do tons of cardio, run 12 miles a day, just so I could not be fat. Because my mom called me fat when I was getting out of the shower, when I was going to karate class, working out for an hour every fucking day, dog. So I doubled the work. Now, not only did I start going to karate, I was doing that for an hour, and I was also running for 2 hours, dude, every fucking day, dude. Just so I could make my mom proud of me and not be called fat. Have you done that shit, Dickie? Or has everyone accepted you for being fat? No one accepted me for being fat, dude. What do? You call me Cobra, even after I went a month without drinking. You didn't even say congratulations on sobriety. Keep going. No, you compare me to Cobra, and guess what happens? I end up drinking again because of that, dude. Because I'm like, what does it matter, though? If they're not going to celebrate my victory, I might as well just beat him, though. And then I started beating him again, though. And I had those days where I slipped up. All because y'all just don't want to acknowledge any of the shit I do, dog. I try to avoid sleep at all costs. Because I know as soon as I take that risperidone, I'm going to get depressed and I'm going to fap. And then y'all can be like, oh, look, see, he is a sicko. What? Because the damn very pills that I take, that's the only way I can sleep, makes me horny? Just think about it. If you were forced to take Viagra because that's the only way you can sleep, guess what? You're getting horny too, dog. I bet they're going to still be posting my videos to try to clip all this shit that I just said. And then now they're going to make me look even worse, dog. Because I want to be honest, dog. I want to have a live stream where I can still talk and still do my push-ups. I just know they're going to be posting my videos now, dude. They're going to start posting this shit again, dude. They're going to prove me right, dude. They're going to prove me right. They're going to clip the parts where I said I'm a pedophile, and not even clip the parts where I explain why I'm a pedophile and what the world's done to me to become a pedophile. Again, dog. Why can't nobody empathize with pedophiles, dude? Why do y'all think we're the worst people on this planet, dog? There are worse people than us, dog. A black dude that's got a bigger dick, bigger muscle without even having to fucking train. That's why I hate a lot of black people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, dog. Because they have it so easy, dog. They want to say that it's so hard for them, dog. Okay, how come most black people are successful, dog? How come most black people are the rappers, dog, that are famous, dog? It's not white people. The only white person I know that's famous is Eminem, dog. He had to break through all that hatred and racism towards him in the fucking hip hop community, dog. Because you want to say black people ain't racist, but black people are some of the most racist people I've ever met, dude. They're always starting shit with me, dude. Your religion, dog. It's a fucking religion, dog. Veganism is not even supported in the Bible, dude. There's only a couple verses that's supported, dog. But in the Old Testament, dog, they was eating meat all the time, and God even commanded us to kill animals and eat it, dog, for sustenance, dog. You may say now it's not happening. Well, I don't care, dude. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, it's survival of the strongest, dog. It's not survival of the weakest, dog. And whoever is the dominant predator is going to win in this ecosystem. That's how nature works. Even animals fight other animals to survive. They're no better than us. So why should you say that they're better than us and we should treat them better, dog? It doesn't matter, dog, how we treat them, dog. We need fucking sustenance to survive, because the most protein you get in vegetables is nothing compared to how much protein you can get from meat. Animals be killing each other to survive. It's part of the ecosystem. It's a natural thing in the ecosystem, dude. The dominant predator is what gets to eat the other prey, dude. That is how every ecosystem works. There's a dominant predator, and then there's lesser creatures, dog. And that's how it has to be for everyone to survive, dude. If you start taking away meat from everyone, guess what happens? The animal population starts overflooding, and now they start dying because there's not enough resources for them to survive. You don't mess with the ecosystem, dog. This is meant to be this way, dog. Everyone attacks the pedophiles. Everyone does. They're acting like, oh, look at Epstein, dog. Why don't you look at all the damn gay people that be running around, showing their dick everywhere, and then getting all these gay dudes horny, dog, and fucking all these gay dudes in front of people, dog. See? And you say I'm weird? You say I'm weird for liking girls that are young because that's what's attractive to most men, dude? There's a reason why most people search teen porn at least some point in their life. I'm not wasting 2 hours on a bus, dude. I'm not. Especially if they're going to tell me I can't do push-ups on the bus. Because I know they're going to try to say that shit. You're going to say, oh, you can't do that on the bus. So what am I supposed to do for 2 hours on the bus?